All right, fellas, let's go ahead and check out Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, all out final battle, who, of course, specially fuse into Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito. That'll be the only time I'll be saying Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan throughout the rest of the video, right? It's Super Saiyan Blue is really the transformation that we have all learned to call it, right? And he's literally blue. so his whole aura is blue. But before we get to Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, let's go ahead and check out the Blue Boys, right? LR, Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Vegeta. So I would say just right off the bat, before having run this event with them, they are good, right? And we can just go ahead and start with their leader skill, right? They have a straight up just super class leader skill. So 150% to all super class units. Very, very strong right off the bat. Power of Fate, Future Saga, or Power Beyond Super Saiyan category are their primary leader skills. And then the additional 30% go to Realm of Gods or Time Travelers for the 200% total. Super attack effects are fine. I'd like it to be a little bit better. Raising attack on 12 key is not really good. Stacking defense is good, particularly on big LR stats. But I think you don't really stack up quick enough when it's not the 12 key. Because they're not going to be doing a bunch of 18 key supers. You get one 18 key super per turn. So that is an issue. One really good thing they do, we'll go ahead and just quickly kind of go through the highlights of their passive. They do have an entrance animation when you have another Future Saga category ally on the team, and it provides an additional 100% defense and guard for 4 turns. So guard, essentially, it's a little bit, the calcs aren't exactly 50%, but it's basically like having 50% damage reduction. It's either a little bit more or a little bit less, depending on the situation. If there are any calc people watching this video, let me know in the comments below. But I do know that it kind of, sort of, is like 50% damage reduction. But anywho, so they do get that. Looking at the rest of their kit, the first line, I think, is pretty mid, unfortunately. Key 3 attack and defense, 100%. Not really good. That's legitimately like, I don't know, 2020 or something like that. Even on an LR, right? I remember it was unheard of for a long time. It was unheard of for LRs to have, like, you know, start of turn 100% or over 100% because their stats were so high. But here in 2024, not really good. They do get an additional key +2 per type key sphere obtained, and then they do get an additional attack and defense 50% and attacks effective against all types when there's a Realm of Gods category enemy. Unfortunately, not coming into play in this fight. They get an additional defense 150% and a high chance of evading as the first attacker in a turn, and then they get an additional 100% and defense 50% and an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack as the second or third attacker in a turn, and then they're always launching an additional super attack when key is 20 or more. So if they're in slot 2 or 3, they can do 4 supers. In slot 1, they can do 3 supers. So what you are going to find is this unit actually is really strong in slot 1. The 50% chance to guard, or excuse me, 50% chance to dodge, and the guaranteed guard for 4 turns is good. Where this unit is going to struggle is down the stretch, where you're not quite Vegito, but your entrance animation is up. Because the special fusion with Vegito, starting from the character's entry turn, it's the 5th turn, when HP is 70% or less. Not always the easiest to get, but hopefully it will be easy, and we can get it right away in this run. And that is, or you're going to get it guaranteed on the 7th turn if there's another Future Saga category ally, or a Future Saga category enemy, right? And that is, again, guaranteed on the 7th turn. Take a look at Vegito very quickly. Key 5, attack and defense 250%. That's more like it, right? 250 is about what we see now. Maybe just south of that or maybe a little higher than that. But that is good, right? Plus an additional key 2 per key sphere obtained. Almost always getting the 24 key unless you get absolutely just boned for key spheres. Always has super effective against all types. Reduces damage received by 30% before attacking, and then reduces damage received by 20% with a high chance of evading enemies' attack, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack as the first attacker in a turn. So that is obviously pretty good. The damage reduction numbers aren't the craziest, right? But with the damage reduction and the dodging, I like him in slot 1. And then he launches an additional super attack that has a medium chance of launches an additional super attack and medium chance of launching another additional super attack as the second or third attacker in a turn, launches a super attack when activating the active skill, or when ki is 20 or more. So this guy's going to be super attacking all over the place. And then you can see, obviously, this unit is max links. I have a lot of dodge and a lot of additional on this unit. Didn't really see the need for crit on this unit. They're not doing a ton of damage in base to begin with. Even in slots 2 or 3, you guys are going to notice the middling attack stats. And then as Vegito Blue, they are super effective against all types. So I figured dodge additional, probably a good way to go with a little tiny bit of crit. So y'all can check out the constructs of the team. So I want to rock a blue on each rotation. We will be rocking Gogeta and Vegito as floaters. They will be floating options except on their 100% dodge turns. I'll probably stick them in the first or second slot. Remember, they have their very powerful active skills as well. They guaranteed transform on turn 4. They get a massive power upgrade. This guy has the dodge and counter mechanic with the Scouter. This guy is super, super, super busted with other Majin Buu Saga units on the team, particularly in the same rotation. But he's still going to be pretty solid, I would say, on this team. And then Kid Buu. I mean, get used to seeing him. He's definitely the outlier here. Get used to seeing him, right? This is a showcase, right? All right, pretty good, except I hate the leader and the friend leader in the same rotation, but we will deal with it, I guess. All right, there's our boy. Angel Super Saiyan 3. On rotation with the STR, regular Movie Hero Super Saiyan 3. I did bring some Senzu Beans, and I am not afraid to use them. So I am actually okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and watch this. I actually don't use support memories a ton. I've been trying to use them a bit more. They're just extra animations, right? I like seeing good animations in this game. It's literally what this game is built off of at this point. So, this is not the craziest fight in the world, but we do need to be careful, right? So, we do need to keep in mind, this guy does need a Majin Buu Saga ally on the team for him to, like, guard in slot 1 and do all of his stuff, right? He does have the Ki Blast nullification. This guy, of course, is really good. He is a full dodge character, in my humble opinion. But having Kid Buu on this team will certainly help this guy out a ton. So Kid Buu started in slot 7. Let's just rock this as a rotation. I'm not going to worry about the seal right now, because we really just need the Movie Hero Super Saiyan 3. We just need him to dodge, right? That's really all he needs to do. Gogeta is going to be totally fine here with type advantage. In slot 3, he's going to be good as well. So the next time STR Gogeta comes around, he will have the 100% chance to dodge. Pretty damn good. This guy is 90% damage reduction currently, so obviously very, very strong. So I think eventually we're going to get a blue on each rotation. That's how we're going to do it. And then it'll probably be one of the blues, and then AGL Goku in the second slot. But we'll see how things go. You know, we got to check out the flow of the fight and all those things, right? All right, Gogeta, I mean, if you want to go off here, that's, totally fine, right? This is one of the longer fights. This is kind of the de facto long fight of the game now. We did just get the legendary Frieza event as well, or Fighting Legend Frieza. But this fight... typically goes, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 turns in some cases. Okay. So again, the reason why I brought the Senzu Bean was really for this stage, and then if we need to heal, you know, later down the line, we can do that as well. Not a humongous fan of rocking base Vegito on rotation, but this can be maybe a good dichotomy to see the big difference between slots 1 versus slots 2 and 3 for AGL Vegito. And then at this point, our rotations should be pretty well set. Now, remember that there is more locking and stunning and stupid shit that the Boo does down the stretch here. 4.23. Remember, we are rocking the effects of a support memory here, so not a mega impressive attack stat, I would say. And then down to 2.61. I don't want to just totally crap on this unit. This is just, I think, one of these unfortunate situations where the unit, when you place a bunch of restrictions on a unit, they really, really rear their ugly head once the meta has shifted, right? So you start placing all of these crazy restrictions, right? And they really make a comeback, man. They just become more and more obvious when you can't just throw them onto any team. Oh, that's not great. Boy, that is not good. Oh boy, please don't kill us. Okay, we didn't die, but oh my, come on, man. I really could have done without that. I really could have done without that. Okay, well, it is what it is. We've got around 200k. Remember, he's going to sap us for 66,000 HP every single turn. So, you know, we can't afford to really have that happen again. That's why primarily I wanted to rock them in slot 3. I guess I probably in hindsight should have. I just, you know, it's tough to predict where the super attack's coming in. There is good old Kid Boo. Dude, I can't do the Senzu Bean yet. I literally just used one. This guy will be guarding in slot 1. I feel like I need to save this, man. I'm saving that. We're not using that yet. Let's get type key spheres here. This'll allow Kid Boo to get built up a bit as well. Yeah. Yep. So the guard and the damage reduction, and hey, he dodged anyway, so even though he got sealed, not the end of the world. He's not stacking, right? He's not building up. 17, that's pretty strong, I'd say, for this unit. Pretty good, pretty good. This is, I think he's a 1 duper. I think I've got 1 dupe in this guy. That was a pretty strong attack stat. And then the 70% chance to dodge in slot 2 there. This Kid Boo, once he's built up his defense, is actually pretty darn good. Okay, there's a dodge. Okay. All right, here comes 100% chance to dodge. And then remember, Vegito is on this rotation as well. Kind of a shame we're wasting it in the first phase here, but I guess, you know, it is what it is, right? So let's just, you know, kind of move on with it. Okay. He got sealed. Yeah, I like the 100% chance to dodge here. I'd like to bring down some additional key spheres. Man, we really did kind of get screwed here, huh? If I do this, Gogeta looks a lot better, but the showcase is not for STR Gogeta. No, sir. It is not. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it right there. Okay. So both of these units have a 100% chance to dodge, and I guarantee the super attack's going to come in slot 2. We are still guarding, right? So we don't have the 50% chance to dodge in slot 2, but this unit is still guarding for the first 4 turns upon entry. All right, Gogeta looking good already. They're going to just build up from their passive. They do briefly stack on their 18 key. I think it's just a 3-turn stack. They greatly stack. Oh, God, dude. Gogeta, my boy. Woo, chill out, buddy. Chill out. That was a pretty impressive showing, I would say. I quite like that from Gogeta. So Gogeta and Vegito, they are now floaters for the rest of the fight. Shame we had to waste the 100%. Honestly, just kind of a misplay by me. But we got to deal with it. Alright, now we definitely want to do this. This is, I think, going to determine... yeah, let's just do this real quick. Alright. Oh, I guess we're doing that. That was a misclick. Man, not the end of the world, I guess. The only problem, I don't like putting this guy in front of so many attacks, because he's kind of a... He's unable to attack. He does have attack and defense 333, huh? Okay. Alright. We'll go ahead and rock it. So it looks like this guy... This unit, I think they don't have... I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look in the footage of kind of who came in where. But I don't think the guard nor the additional defense is up anymore. I guess we will find out. So let's, I guess, go ahead and find out. Yeah, I suppose this is what we're doing here. Alright. Yeah, no, it is still up. Okay. So they must have come in on either turn 2 or turn 3. No, it's turn 2, right? Kid Buu started in slot 7. Alright, so we will be able to activate Vegito next turn, assuming that we make it to next turn. I think we will, but let's go ahead and find out, I guess. Alright, we like this. Alright, the good old dodge and counter, and a big fat crit. More dodges, you like to see it. Just keep dodging, buddy. Just keep dodging, yep. Yeah, the dodge units, I know that it seems counterintuitive. You don't want to put them primarily in front of a zillion attacks. Because units generally that dodge, their whole kit is built around dodge. And they kind of are dodge or die units a lot of the time, so. But luckily our guy dodged them all, so. Hey, we'll take it, we'll take it. Alright. Alright, booyah. Alright, we're gonna definitely do this here. And there's no time like the present. Alright, now before we pop this active skill, remember what we talked about earlier, right? So we can rock him slot 2, slot 3, and get the additional parts of his passive up. So we'll go ahead and just put it in, we'll put him in slot 2 here, and we're going to absolutely just shred STR Buu's, this Buu Tanks. This is Buuhan, excuse me. We're going to go ahead and shred this guy's HP. Woo! Just gave your boy chills. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, I really don't want to rock a Gogeta in slot 2 here. But again, this is a showcase, right? So let's do our best here. I'm hoping between the two of them, we are able to just, like, kill him. That's actually really what I'm hoping here. And Gogeta doesn't have to take any attacks. And again, I could pop the Senzu. I'd like to save it maybe just slightly longer, because the next phase locks. Alright, 9.87, huh? Okay. 10 million super effective, I mean, is not terrible, right? Modern LRs are doing a bit more than this. But, we are at least going to see him do a ton of attacks, right? Alright, Final Flash, yep, crit. Lowered his attack and defense, I like that, I like that. Definitely an underrated thing that this guy does, lowering attack and defense on his 12 key. I like it, I like it. Okay, there's a normal. Can we do one more, I think? Yeah, okay, there it is. And can we still get the hidden potential system? Or was this... It's tough to keep track. No, okay. And there's the dodging coming in. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, he actually dodged it, okay. Whew. Very modest 17 million attack stat from SDR Gogeta. Pretty good. Okay. No, 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 no. We need supers, my boy. Gotta get supers, because... Boy, oh boy, I don't trust you to tank anything. Nothing personal, but... Oh, shit, man. Okay. I was pretty worried there. I thought I was going to see like 300k per normal or something. Luckily, it wasn't that bad. Right, lowered his defense. Remember, this guy is debuffed a bit too, so that was definitely playing into our favor. So Kid Buu should be fully built up at this point. That is good. Alright, and just keep sapping our HP. I love it, I love it. Shit, man. You know what? Let's... God, dude. What do we even do here? I think we just do the VB active skill. Maybe we'll just pop a Senzu next turn. I mean, fuck it, right? Who is on next rotation? AGL Goku. But with no Kid Buu. So we can't rock him in slot 1. AGL Vegito should be a fair enough slot 1 unit. Particularly if we can get to the final phase, right? He'll have type advantage again, so that'll be really nice. Let's do the Tech VB active skill, and we'll get the win screen and everything. Okay, 6. Alright, that looks still really, really good. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, see, this is... I had a feeling that was going to happen. He cannot stay there in slot 1. Number 1, we have 1 HP, so that is obviously an issue. He can't stay there in slot 1. No Majin Buu Saga ally equals no guard. Alright, so we got to do the Senzu. It is what it is, and now we can unlock him as well. The interesting thing is... I think this is probably the move here, right? To try to get Gogeta to avoid getting attacked. Because this guy's definitely better defensively. I just think this is the move. I know I said what I said, but I think that this is the move. So let's try it out. Rocking full HP. By the way, our HP is 672. It's not terrible, but it's also not the best. I've seen HPs on the Reddit over 800,000. And those are like legitimate teams, right? So we are rocking some TURs, I suppose, on the team. But, you know, we've got 3 LRs on the team, for crying out loud. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Can this guy be debuffed? I'm actually not entirely sure. No, it looks like he cannot be. Alright, yep. take dodges. Yeah, remember, 50% chance to dodge, and he has 16 dodge in the hidden potential system. Gogeta should be fully built up at this point. I'd really like to see a lot of supers from him and just let him go off. Look at all these crits, dude. Yeah, he's just getting normals, but at least the crits are doing a lot of damage. So we will, I guess, go ahead and take it. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? This guy does build up additional damage reduction with every attack performed. So he should be almost fully built up to 30%. Yeah. Yep. Oh, we're going to get the nullification anyway. Booyah. Sorry, sucker. Alright. Oh, see, we don't have 70% HP or less, huh? That is an issue. See? This is just, it's a problem, right? We actually just might be dead. Yeah, we're probably dead. What is the hidden potential system for the friend? Does have 11 dodge, huh? I like that build. Yeah, because, look, out of sensus, I can't move him around anymore. Well, fuck it, man. Let's just see how things go here. We're still not really close to the Dokkan attack either. I had a feeling, man, this was going to be an issue. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. They still do have 50% chance to dodge. That is not associated with the entrance animation. So that is pretty much our shot here. Yeah, 151. Manageable at least, but not obviously the best. So yeah, their entrance animation has long since passed. So, yep, it is what it is, brother. It is what it is. Just don't super attack this character, and we'll live. I mean, if you do, actually, I mean, we can dodge it, right? But just don't hit them with a super attack, and we're good. So, obviously, we are 30 minutes into this video. If you've made it this far, you're a goat, and slap a like on it. Really just slap the like for yourself. But let me know what you think of AGL VB in the comments below. 70% chance to dodge here. Dude, I really could use... At this point, we're on turn 9. I actually really would like, you know, some additional supers, some big crits. What do we take here? Huh? What do we take? Ooh, Baby Kid Boo's good. Okay, that is... Yeah, we got it. We have to pop this, actually. We have to. We'll go ahead and rock the Vegito Blues as a rotation, I guess. Wait, what phase is next? It's Extreme Tech, huh? Okay. Yeah, we actually have to do this active skill or I think we die. So let's go ahead and do it. Wow, wait, does that still look so good? Alright. So now, luckily, we can get this again. That is obviously going to benefit us, and we will actually be able to pop the active skill too. So this is, you know, I would definitely say this is not the worst. The only issue is that this guy stuns. And then we have type disadvantage, which is also not ideal. But we're gonna, you know, we're gonna keep going until we die. How about that? We'll just, if we die, we die. AGL Vegito Blue, I think we kind of know what he is at this point. He's pretty good. I mean, that's, you know, when we actually get to Vegito Blue, he's pretty good. We'll go ahead and turn this up. Woo, baby. Okay. So he is a mandatory slot 1. Mandatory. This is what we're going to do right here. So we're going to really just pray for the dodge. We are very close to the Dokkan attack. We've got a shot here, fellas. We have a shot of actually winning. This guy's given me a bit more trouble than I anticipated, to be quite honest. This guy should be, again, he should be tanky enough with the damage reduction and everything. Yeah, next turn will be the Dokkan attack. If we can just, we got to dodge this. Please dodge it, dog, please. Oh, my. Whew. Vegito Blue, you're my hero. You're my hero, bud. You're my hero. That was a very clutch dodge. So we dodge his stun, right? That's huge. And obviously, again, type disadvantage. We had 50% damage reduction there, but still. Alright, alright. That is one thing I think about the card you look at now. Boy, you wish that damage reduction was just a little bit higher, huh? You know, with how hard bosses hit in 2024. Like AGL VB against Kid Buu, oh my god. I don't even want to see that. If that's something y'all want to see, let me know. I will run that event. But he, I think, would struggle mightily in there. It might work out okay because he's got the active skill, and if things go kind of, he's got type advantage in the first phase, number 1. But if things kind of go your way, I guess I could see it working out for you if you get clutch dodges and this kind of thing. And, you know, lots of crits and all that, so. Alright. Let's try and take down this guy. I believe there's one more phase after this. I believe so. Extreme STR. Yeah, okay. 14 mil. This guy is still looking pretty darn good. He's still got the 70% chance to dodge. Gets it there. Gets it there. One more. Or just the 2 attacks. Okay. Alright. Let's, again, Vegito Blue, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Let's do it. We're gonna just continue to rock, I guess, Tech VB. Vegito Blue is just, he's gonna have to just, we're gonna have to get comfy with him. Rotation here. Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and get these 7 here. And then we'll just go ahead and just sort of max out VB right here. And then hopefully we can just kill him. I mean, this guy doesn't have a ton of HP. We are getting the Dokkan attack, so here's a free heal. Please dodge, my boy. He's gonna... Okay, he didn't actually super. Oh, okay. This is a good turn to get the Dokkan attack, right, with support on rotation. Alright, I mean, we're kind of cooking here. We are kind of cooking. This is at least super effective. So that's really good, right? We don't have to deal with, you know, a type disadvantage Dokkan attack. So I like that. Kaboom. You have to do a little better than that, my boy. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. All right. One more phase, fellas. One more phase. Let's do this. Now, this guy does hit pretty hard. Alright, we should be alright here. With the type advantage, this guy raises his own attack. So that is, you know, this is something that he does and we have to contend with. So yeah. Gogeta is the floater now. I guess we'll do that. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, dodge, please. We did. Wow, dude. Okay, Vegito actually is looking really good in this video. I actually really like what I've seen from him. He has enough tools to still be relevant. AGL Goku and Vegeta, they're not good. Beyond turn 4, they're straight up. They're not good. But this Vegito, man, if you can get him to come out and play with you, he's got enough tool. He has enough to still be good. You know, dodging supers, man, that's never really outdated. And then he's literally just tearing through this, man. He's tearing through this guy's HP. And this Goku still should be good, right? He's got some semblance of damage reduction here. with multiple supers. My only fear is if Gogeta takes a shot on the end there, that could do a lot of damage. Are we going to one-turn this guy? Huh. It's possible. It's definitely possible. Gogeta, let's see what you got, big boy. 12.97. If this is a crit, I mean, this could just straight up kill him. Baby! All right. Fat dub. We like dubs around here. Okay, man. Well, we came, we saw, we conquered. Majin Buu Absorption. A little tougher than I gave him credit for. You take him on with the most meta-relevant, you know, bomb-ass team. He's obviously going to go down like a punk. But this team, I mean, we had to use some items and such, but anyway. AGL Vegito Blue, I thought looked very good in here. When you actually get to Vegito, he still has enough tools to still be relevant. He's not doing the craziest amount of damage. Remember all those, you know, 8-9 million attack stats we see? Those are super effective against all types. So they're not raw 8-9 million attack stats. So you got to take those, you know, as basically 1.5 times power, right? Crit is somewhere around double damage, but I don't know that there's an exact calc for crit because it's based on the enemy's defense. I believe it just bypasses enemy's defense. It's something along those lines. I hope some calc people can set me right at some point in my lifetime. But that is it, guys. Let me know what you think of AGL Vegito Blue in the comments below. Slap a like if you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing if you're new. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. It means the world. And I will catch you all in the next one. Later.